I will be surviving 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. For those of you who don't know what Hardcore Minecraft is, it's basically Minecraft, but when you die, you die. Your world gets deleted. It's gone. Boom. Forever. Poof. Gone. Bleh. But before this video starts, I just want to say that, guys, what happened? In my other Minecraft videos, it was like 50-50. Now, all of a sudden, when If the Boot Fits went kind of mini viral, I guess you could say. What is this? What is this? Come on, we could do better than this, guys. Anyway, enjoy the video. I started off day one by slapping a couple trees and making a wooden pick. I then did the one thing you should never do in Minecraft, and I dug straight down. I did find some iron though, so that was cool. I then made some stone tools and started slaughtering every animal in sight. I then spotted some sugarcane and grabbed it immediately, knowing that I'll be needing that later on in the video. I then found this small cave and grabbed some more iron. I then decided to explore the cave a little more and took on 2 creepers, no problem. As I kept exploring, I found 2 more creepers. The first one didn't even touch me. Then the second one, that did some damage. I did another epic fight with this skeleton and didn't even touch me. I creamed him. And then I found this ravine. So, you know, I wasn't really prepared for it yet, but I will be returning there very soon. And by soon, I mean now. So I smelted all my iron, I made a shield, and then I was going to make some tools, and I realized I don't have any wood. So I went back up to the surface and chopped down some trees to get some wood. Then I used the iron that I got to make a chest plate. Then I crafted some iron tools. I then had a little bit extra to make a bucket and helmet. As I explored the ravine, it was like 90% iron. I found so much iron in these caves and ravine. It was a lot of iron. I did find a little bit of gold, but it was mostly just iron. As I continued to mine all the iron that was in the ravine, I saw some lava, so I scooped it up with my bucket. Now, I wasn't recording, but I found a cave spider spawner and nearly died. Now, while I was getting prepared to take on the spider spawner and destroy it and probably get all the string, the creeper just blows up out of nowhere, almost killing me. I then ran out of food, so I was trying to go back to the surface, but then I was lost in the caves, and then I realized I was on Y11, and I looked over, and there it was! Diamonds! I found 5 diamonds! I almost died again by stepping in some lava, but I eventually made it out. Then I finally made a diamond pickaxe and had 2 diamonds to spare, which I would use for my enchanting table. I then had to kill some animals, because again, I was out of food. I then stopped to watch the sunset of day 1. I basically spent the rest of that night collecting and cooking ores. I then finished my full set of iron armor. I was looking pretty nice. Now, I wasn't recording, but I made a skeleton shoot a creeper and I got a disc, so cool. I watched the sunrise on day 2 and decided to clear out some land. It took all day, but I thought it looked pretty good. I didn't want to spend the night in the caves anymore, so I decided to make a dirt hut out on the surface. As I was minding my own business, I got jumped by 3 baby zombies, so I ran for my life. I spent the rest of the night in the dirt shack where it was safe. I then turned the dirt shack into some sort of like mining area. I don't know. I'll be digging this all the way down to Y12. I then spent the morning of day 3 building a wall around my compound. Then for basically the rest of the day, I spent clearing out land to make my compound even bigger. I finally decided to make a bed so I can go to sleep, and I slept. I just wanted to show you guys, I made a little lava pit so I can burn stuff. The compound was looking pretty big. I also had to, use diorite for the wall because I ran out of cobble. But the wall will be finished after I'm done clearing out more land because I want this compound to be huge. I then spent the rest of that night continuing to mine down to Y12. The next morning, I finally finished mining all the way down to Y12. There was a mine shaft right there, but I'll explore it later. As I continued to mine out where I was going to strip mine, I found diamonds. As you could tell, I was so happy that I found these diamonds. I ended up finding 4 diamonds, which was pretty good. I then went back up to the surface and continued building the wall around my compound, until these very rude pillagers decided to stare at me while I work, so I took their banner and kicked them out. I then realized I was out of food again, so I had to go on a journey to find some food. Luckily, I found this chicken, but apparently when I tried to burn it so I can get cooked chicken, it, destroyed the actual chicken. So that was That was annoying. Then I just decided to make a farm. I just thought it was about time that I had one. It was easy access to food. As I went to my house to grab supplies for the farm, I saw a trader spawn right on top of my house. So I thought that was very rude and killed him. I then used my diamonds that I had to make a sword and a hoe. I had 2 to spare, so I could still use it for the enchanting room. I just needed some better tools. I then began working on the farm. It wasn't much right now, but I'll fix it later. On day 6, I began planting my sugarcane. I only had 2, but I'll get more later. I also switched to my skin. I mean, I don't know if I'll keep it, but I think it's pretty cool. Tell me in the comments below if you like this one better or the llama. I'm still not sure. I'll probably just keep this on for a couple of days, and then I'll switch back to the llama. I then realized my shield was low on durability, so I threw it away and made a new one. I then saw in the distance more pillagers, so I had to go over there and vacate them from the premises. I then decided to light up my compound. It was getting a little dark. I also decided to get rid of the trees in front of the dirt hut. They looked ugly. I then brought some chickens to my compound and gave them a nice hole. They loved it in there. The rest of the night on day 7, I spent mining. I needed diamonds. I didn't get any diamonds, but I did get some obsidian, which I would use for another portal. And I made another portal. I then lit it and went inside. My spawn sucked. It was like an island, and I hated it. I figured I would explore it later, because I had other stuff to do, like making enchanting tables. That's what I did. I made an enchanting table. I then, of course, spent the night of day 8 mining. I really wanted more diamonds. And would you look at that? Diamonds! I then used the diamonds to make some better tools. I made another diamond pick and a diamond axe. Goodbye, you iron axe. Then I grabbed some cows from the wilderness and brought them in my compound. I didn't have a cage for them yet, but I'll build it soon. It's gonna be epic. And for this epic cage, I needed glass, so I went over to the beach to grab some sand. I then, of course, spent the night of day 9 mining for diamonds again. I really wanted diamonds, gosh dang it. I then spent the morning of day 10 building the cage for the cows. I was gonna make it out of glass. It was gonna be like a cool looking cow glass tank. I then decided to light up the lily pad road that led to the cow farm. I didn't want to make it in the compound because I didn't want all the cows to create lag, and trust me guys, I wanted a lot of cows. I woke up bright and early on day 11 to do my chores. There was a lot of wheat to collect. I also fed the chickens. They were hungry. I also made a chicken chest where I'd put all my eggs that I collected. You know, this is stupid. Why am I even showing you this? This is so boring. Just let's get to the good content. Like moving my cows over to the new farm. I finished it. Look at it. It's made out of glass. It's so cool. What am I doing with my life right now? Day 12 I spent getting resources for my new base. The dirt hut was not gonna do. I then spent the night of day 12 mining. I then spent day 13 cooking stone. This is the only thing I recorded, so let's just say I spent the entire day cooking stone. I then turned that stone into stone bricks. I thought it would look nice for my new base. After that, I farmed some wheat, fed some cows, got some sugarcane, and fed my chickens. I then stopped and thought to myself, you know what, I should go to the nether. So I went in the nether, and as I let everything render in, I noticed a basalt biome, so that was cool. And then a ghast appeared, so I was like, yep, nope, not at all, no. Yeah, I ran out of there real quick. Then I decided, you know, oh man, I'm gonna go back in there. So I grabbed some cobblestone, and I headed back in. I then set up some railing around the portal, so I wouldn't die. You know, I finished making the little nether area out of cobble. I added some windows. It looked pretty nice. And also it was day 15. I spent all day working on this thing. I then went around my local nether area and mined all the quartz and gold I could find. So here's a little montage for you. At this point, I'm just mining any cool block that I find. After a long day of mining in the nether, I decided to head back home. I had a lot of good stuff on me. As I left the portal, I saw that this guy came through, so, you know, I didn't really care. He actually started working for me as a farmer, so that was cool. I then saw some phantoms trying to slap me, and they ended up getting a lot of hits. My mouse must have been glitching or something, because I didn't hit him a single time. Just kidding, I hit him every single time. What are you talking about, haters? And hey, more membrane for the slow falling, am I right? I then decided to sail out on a boat north of my compound to see if I could find anything, like a village or something, I don't know. I hit a lot of lily pads on the way, by the way. It was really annoying. And would you look at that? A village, super close to my compound. Amazing. The village only had like 2 villagers in it, but I did see this floating block in the sky. It was pretty cool. Anyways, I took their bell, robbed them, took all their wheat, and shoved them in boats and sent them off to my compound. It was a great day, everyone. Getting them to get into the compound was actually the easiest part. They were super cooperative. And getting the man to get a job was actually super easy. He got it almost immediately. I mean, what a guy. I mean, it was a really bad job, but still, what a guy. Also, at the village, they had potatoes, so I started a potato farm. As I looked at my very first villager, I decided to give him a name. I went with Sam. I love you, Sam. I then fed my cows and murdered all of the adults. I then fed the flesh to the children. They loved it. Such nice orphans. I then collected my sugarcane and made some books. I then spent the night of 16 mining again. I still need diamonds. I haven't found like any. Come on. I then ran into a mine shaft with like this cool ravine and I saw a cave spider spawner. I know it happened before, so I tried not to get hit. But of course that didn't work, so I ran away quickly. Then 2 of them were trying to corner me. I was really freaking out. I was at such low health and these things do damage. And I knew they would keep coming unless I destroyed it, so I tried digging from the side to try to get it somehow. I don't know what I was doing here, but I just tried to get it. And they creeped through the hole and it just was not working. They just kept coming and attacking me. It was really annoying. I really hate cave spiders. As I creeped around the corner, I saw 2 creepers. So I took 1 strike and I killed the first one. Took the strike on the second. Didn't kill it, but I had the block and tried to kill this cave spider. Then it got me. And then I got a little too close to the creeper and it blew up and I died. That was it. Done. My world. Completely gone. I attempted and failed. I made it to day 16 in Minecraft Hardcore and died to a creeper. I died to a creeper. Gosh. It was mostly the cave spiders, but the creeper. I knew I had to try again, so I created a new world. And this was for Sam.